What's up, guys? So in my last video I talked about the queen and her passing, and in this video I'm going to talk about something or some people that are still alive. Now we're going to be visiting the topic of Kanye West and Kim Kardashian. Now, as most of you already know, in recent history Kim Kardashian and Kanye West got divorced, and it's not been the easiest divorce. Initially, Kanye West didn't want anything that had to do with a divorce. Kanye West wanted to keep his family together, and so he prolonged the divorce, probably hoping that Kim would change her mind. And the thing about girls like Kim is that the moment you start acting, I don't want to use desperate, the moment you start acting like too committed, they start acting out. And now, I don't see Kanye West as the type of person that normally acts like too committed, but I see him as the type of person that wants to take his children seriously. And now, the main reason that I'm even making this video, that I'm even talking about this in the first place, is because I relate to Kanye West from the point of, I grew up in a house where my dad was not physically present. I'm not saying he was not alive or he was not around. I'm just saying he was not physically present. So I can understand him. I can 100% relate to wanting to be there for your kids while they are young and getting old. But when it comes to what is going on in his life right now, I mean, maybe you wish it for your worst enemy, but people like saying they don't wish things for their worst enemy, which is a lie. I know what I wish for my enemies, and it's nothing good, trust me. So now, looking at the whole Kanye West situation, not being allowed to have a voice in your children's life, not really not have a voice 100%, you have a voice to some level, but it's almost as if you're being alienated from your children's lives. It's crazy. It's not something you think that you will see even in today's society, because there are so many broken homes. There are so many people literally in today's society that grew up with only one parent. Either they grew up with only their mom or they grew up with only their dad, and that's where the balance of having 2 points of views while you're growing up is very useful. When you have 2 points of view, you have one person that's saying, okay, it's cool, you can do it, and you have another person that's like, no, I don't want this. Or you have 2 people that are moderating it between each other. Sometimes both parents are fun and angry, and they both give it to you when you need it given to you. No homo. But if you want stable children, usually, and this is coming from somebody that grew up with only his mom and his dad doing his own part but from a distance, if you really want a kid or a set of children to have a type of mindset that allows them to differentiate between the right and the wrong, to have different moral compasses, things to compare and contrast things to, they need 2 parents, and it's not really debatable. They really need 2, even if it's not 2 parents, they need 2 people to look after them. You understand? There are 2 sides to every coin, except actually there are 3 sides to every coin, because if you think about the side, that's the edge, that's the third side. So, but that's that. I'm just going off topic for a second. I'm sorry about that. I'm not really sorry. Fuck it. But looking at the whole situation, Kim Kardashian is obviously one of those people that take advantage of people's soft sides. You can even see that from her relationship with Pete Davidson. And that's saying a lot. Now, looking at Kanye literally fought for his marriage. So that dedication, you can't even translate that to his 3 relationships that he had. He felt like his home was broken. Honestly, if you ask me, the girls or the women, the ladies that I went out with during that period, to me they were just rebounds for his children, and I just companionship, so that he doesn't let the whole stigma of I can't be with my kids get to me. But we can all see it clear as day. It's getting to him. Kanye wants his kids. Kanye wants to be an active part in his children's growth. I really don't understand why the Kardashians have this mentality of, when they see a husband or when they see a guy that wants to take care of their kids, they just drive him insane. I mean, look at Bruce Jenner. Sorry, look at Caitlyn Jenner. That nigga turned into a woman. Okay, personally, I think that's just too much of slander against the Kardashian family. I apologize for that line. I don't really apologize. I'm not sorry about it, but I feel like YouTube might give me a strike for that one. So, I might beep some words, But that nigga turned into a bitch. That nigga cut off his dick and was like, you know what, fuck it. I don't have strength to be fucking with these girls no more. I like men. Men are nicer. Men have more understanding. You know what? I'm going to start dating men. And I'm like, I completely understand you, bro. Bitches are crazy. Look at you. If I'm being real honest with you, looking at the whole situation, I need somebody to explain to me how a mother doesn't want a literal father that has literally made it. One, he has made it in life. Two, he wants to be present. Three, he has a career. Four, he has respect. Five, he has a fan base. Six, like the list goes on and on and on. I don't understand how. I understand like sometimes there are people that are abusive. They are emotionally abusive. There are physically abusive people. There are different types of abuse in the world today, and you can get booked for any of them. But Kanye West is funny enough not abusive, which is crazy for a bipolar person. Which is really crazy. Usually bipolar people, when they get to a certain, once they are cup full, when they don't vex reach one level, if they don't walk out of the room, somebody is getting slapped. And if nobody's getting slapped, something is getting broken. And if nothing is getting broken, then that means they have a good way of translating their anger into. No, fuck that. They don't have any good way of translating their anger. They have left. They've gone. They're not there again. But now, currently, I do not understand. Like, I need somebody to really break it down for me. Like, why is Kim Kardashian not letting Kanye West have, like, a proper stance in his children's life? Now, I don't want to talk so much about it so that the Kim heads, so that the Kardashian heads, I don't know what they call the Kardashian followers, whatever they call them, those psychopaths that are following the Kardashians and fighting everything. Like, they don't even let the Kardashians talk for themselves. It's almost as if the Kardashians were like, you know what, fan base, talk for me. I'm going to pretend like I can't hear anything this person is saying and cry about it on TV. So I'm going to stop the video here, so that you guys can get back to what you're doing. But at the same time, I need somebody to explain to me how a father wants to be there for his children and the mother is like, no, I don't want. Peace. Enjoy your evening, morning, afternoon. Have a nice one. And please, once again, drop your comments on whether Kim Kardashian is in the right for not allowing Kanye to be involved in his kids' lives. Alright, peace here. You make me feel so good, my cauliflower.